This is Chariot.
Hello, Yamamunyi na kwaba edeba Chariot TV eso jumedie action time na yen topic ya bobo from the past 6 weeks. How to prepare the youth for leadership in the church. Live Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and all our social media platforms. So any day di kanya wo hwe ya kai hu say episode number 6. Several episodes over the weeks. I think you can benefit from it if you start to watch some of the earlier episodes. Said ya die no, and then so yenya yensempa Kenny Richard Donko ama obeka ye ho e wo hanum say osempa Kenny Richard mema ajo.
Yeah, minia.
Na pome.
Nyame adom na nso.
Nyame adom bibia boko.
Yes.
As in fact, some of the responses now is very encouraging. They just contact you and tell you say they appreciate the work that we are doing. On behalf of our viewers, me dawase say wajebre ne time and efforts ni bibia what they put in place the beya jumedie no ebeye kama no yahwefo edawase that was just by the way. And me pese yetwa preparation. So last week physical preparation, you told us in a nutshell say physical preparation has to do with reputation.
Okay.
And the kind of reputation that we leave behind is extremely important. And me share for any ahwefo say yebetwa preparation so near into the emotional and then the spiritual preparation. Men same ren major kasemono edi ama na fe no what the yen atwa adisia no eso.
Yedi kan mamena wahwefo ase na yentwe o madwene ni na nsiso se asafo ni yedi enti na yeni na no yaba na se wotena ase na bu kompon na unya kwanye tutu kwan kakra nso a and who say leadership count in every organization and every institution. So the future of the church depends on leadership. We cannot run away from leadership. So the young ones, if they really have the church on their heart, they should start preparing for a leadership role in the Lord's church.
Okay.
Because if we don't prepare well, we will never qualify for eldership, deacons, and other roles in the Lord's church. Because of something in the near leadership. So, Church of Christ, your problems in and yet members. So, I've been in the preaching work. Ghana, Abuche, I'm still preaching.
Yeah,
how Church of Christ is not about members. So, it's not about like Bible na yensio. It's about misunderstanding between leadership. Na ya impose on the church. Oba brochira antitimu bebre wa Church of Christ mu. And your members na kofa bao is between the leadership. Oko yekrum Ghana nentokwa bebre nintitimu and na church we mentie menko Church of Christ krono awo and na church we no mo yenye church we no mo yenye and na say yedin titimu aba ema essay even among members. Nini na your leadership. Enti na da me kan say yetna wo yedi na ya nkasa amfasa adie we hu a edi asafo ninya. Na me danyame asese okofa asade sua we wo ne yenuanom Shadrach mo ne Jonathan because anuanom ye mabunu no yensiesie ye ho ma daachi niani mu dwumadi. Yensiesie ye ho. Enti ye bobra ni biara say the last week esua ye no. A man ye pa ye prepare ma wa asore dem mo your friend say sikadie bia ya dwuma mu ye didi sika basa ye suban o society ni mu nye And that channel you be leader near the Hununa Neshe as well maniso. If you leave a good reputation, who lead the church aumre, wabra bonna ma as well mani do it. But Subanya, there be a ha when it Adia no crano, Opeso Yano Mujitun. Because wow himself, Umunyedu. 18 last week a reputation. And the young ones now, you see, why young kind who say, you better prepare your life for leadership in the church. Yeah, to me, I do young couple myself for no area seal because they are prepared in Ibiza.
Yeah,
but which me deep on your many year on your work at Yaka be mouth that.
and I think it's very important because say Onyankopon ede ne ma ahyɛ wɔn nsa sɛ hwɛ wɔn so a I believe sɛ wakatua wotumi ɛyɛ dwumadie no yie a akatua papa ɛwɔ hɔ nom ɛde ma yɛn ana mɛboa.
Yeah, that is the passion I see in you.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't kind of starting our 2 Corinthians chapter 11. Paul can say na how many mabnu in check 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 27-28. I Bible in aswa I am a papa.
Okay, I'll say in weariness and in toil, in sleeplessness often, in hunger and in thirst, in fastings often, in cold and nakedness. Besides the other things, what comes upon me daily, my deep concern for all the churches.
Yeah. What started Ephesians 23 now? Paul was talking about the suffering for Christ. He said he needs to suffer for Christ. Her conclusion part was say all the suffering now of what concerned him most
is for the churches.
Young ones are here, do we really concern about the church? I saw a boy in mini I saw a Church of Christ a boy.
Oh yes, yeah.
But do we really concern about the church? I said no. If we concern about the church, we will think about the leadership. Yeah. It's in a yes side way. No. I said we have a big lessons from there. What shows that you have a concern for the church? And I don't know me tie a sorry be a Church of Christ. It's our denominations maybe. Yeah. When a man before the will be a person a preacher or a pastor in that denomination. You must say the Church of Christ I will follow do a send on person on my preachers.
Same way in Wabosui.
You must say the Church of Christ follow do a send on person on my elders of the church. It is also buying yet, Mrs. Me buying yet, a sorry that and 1 money a day show on sir.
And said last week, what say, and I said, at every point in time, we need reserves.
We need reserves. It is will be as one money ban by idea, be as one money kunum by idea, and will be as one mabunus prepared that. Today be now so now momo, none your own qualify, only hear me no. Yeah, queen is a leader. Onyanko pon so yi the own qualifying to be a nyanko pon ade ni sini trust. And kon ani muda. If we have the church on heart, we was me domain my Ghana, as far as the kind of done our country. The church will come first before your country. The Church of Christ now not the MPP, NDC, or Kassan was share MPP NDC messages. Do you love and have consent for the church? When did you invite somebody to church? Obinya MP or NDC and MPP or Papa, Obinya political position be an home to a Kuma party, no, but the young ones, upcoming young ones, do we have the same passion for the church? I want myself to do you have the same passion? So if we have, then we will prepare spiritually. I want to hear Drew.
Okay.
One aspect. Last week, where I said the physical is reputation. Ushana wo bano. A dimba na wo jin krom wana woteno. Yeah. Ushana wo bano. A dimba na wo jin wo Church of Christ mo. E dimba, e dimbone. A dimba na wo jideba. And then physical preparation to nyoma ye. To abrabo ye, to ne ye. na dachi bi wanya animonyam wɔ nipa anim. And then about spiritual. Spiritual no simply means your relationship with God.
Your relationship with God.
And then a friend is spiritual preparation. How well have you positioned yourself with God?
I see.
Do you have a good relationship with God? How many times do you communicate to the one you are going to serve? And right here, make a spiritual preparation. At the end of the day, are you prayerful?
Wow.
Yesu sawanya unyina was a enka ho ntumi mompai
Yeah.
Onya mpai bofo on say preparation and ye Christianity esu na o Christo suma bra bona na no anya bibibia ho na mebeka o but wo na wo be leader let's say wo ye broso e ho na ye say no. Leadership was all about serving with your deeds. And yeah, no. I thought there be a Church of Christ leaders need be and I be na platforms near can't something then. And so no more on your even an making. We are elder, we are leader, we are preacher, we are man you me sorry, oh my man you me sorry, oh my man sorry no. Who said about the microphone say you me sorry who here? We are no mount TV. Okay, what's the evangelism on course? You go few evangelism. We are elder, we are leader, Abeka. Yeah, quite you know, man, for home could there no mukofi. Oh, elder, leader, no, so far Bible could there now coffee. And the one and go if you must encounter. Huh? There be our preacher, no, oh, my mamma example be. Me pay a preacher, me can say, me catch a church in I say, me my young ton idea was sorted down on that. I bonnet. The example be the young ones must be in the church and learn rather than selling outside and making money. I saw it down ye get ye. But the never Church of Christ be brave, not so for my be a store, Quesiada, I was shut it down. No, Tony, ton of it ensue. Now, some 24 command one to I told the be oh, yes, I do that. Money is more precious than worship. Correct? What if you need to from your Bible camps? I saw him penny for you in Nigeria. So from my cabinet camp on as you I'm my young ones as your own. Yeah, be a good in your way. And your way, and my leaders are not leaving an example for the young ones to follow. And that is the seriousness. But who is going to say it? What's the point, Nazi?
So I say?
Who is going to say it? Yeah, when you sorry, I could Bompire Friday, Church of Christ, me at Bompire Fridays. Oh, but when I saw him pretty funny.
Say Empire dear, Ayana, you jam
you dream Bobby if you and yes, I
say Empire no wow how na oba.
And yen is soup. Oh, bad, and yen is soup. One friend, one young pie before and friend more frosty. And do a union and pie boy and as I'm fan. Now,
I say, that anymore. I think there was this book, the book of Daniel. Empire Emma Yeche Daniel Eto, and I said Onyasem because of the predictability of his prayer pattern.
Very good. Young fan on some twins and Joseph. According to Fiasina, Obibe Canada, no. What is the first thing away?
Yeah.
Okay, let me talk to my God first.
Yeah, that's right.
And you ever heard the spiritual preparation? We know Jesus, and you ever heard Jesus, the spiritual preparation. Osha Bible several times. Yes, we starting in ministry where you're fasting for 40 days. He prayed 3 times and said, you see how prayerful Jesus was. He is our example. He is the high shepherd, the highest shepherd. And he was a prayerful person. So the young ones now, yeah, but say, you see that you believe in the Lord's church. One spiritual preparation is that we should develop a prayer life. Like we should be a person who likes praying to God.
Hmm.
Now the young ones near pen Bible. And the overcall and you sorry Church of Christ Munam and Cochrane one Kwan and you sorry for prayers. Young ones not from grand home. So from grand home. When I die, JD be doing myself on any. AJ, one of the spiritual preparation is prayers.
Yeah.
Two. Adia ba kwa ye didi obonye for no sun kunim. Yeah, I backing kan ho asem mo Bible. But answer na yenko Matthew. Me say Yesu kan se be yenko na membra member ma Bible references be bring down.
Okay.
From free. Matthew chapter number 26 verse 31.
Matthew 26.
And you can hold be brave 26 verse 31 going.
31.
Yeah.
Then Jesus said to them, all of you will be made to stumble because of me this night. For it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered.
And in the Church of Christ, and how Yankupon de I upon some Yankupon, upon some that is can you any move for just sorry coffee.
Oh.
Yes, you can. Or this upon your phone pen, or the inside can you dear again. Na ignyani shit.
Yeah. Yes,
you can. Yes, you be wo some of the no. I didn't catch leaders. But at the end in your swa, obed unyina na ye din in your swa, mamma castle city na me memfa any example. What is there? Mamma family amedie. What's our bridge now? I'm not from a chef flower pa, like we are not tough flower money. Mamma family stress, but they are the same them. Also, we are the I don't know, baby, as one we are share. I'm on flower dear.
Oh, yes.
Said Negira now at Taman. It was a Ghana a Yesubai.
David.
It's when Mayor by Warrior. And make a hospital on. Then is that British made tough flower, Aquaman. Mr. Monsieur, send me the I am Sudan, I'm not Ghana a flower days. I'm Toby, and I'm Toby, and the same minimum, Junim, and Michelle is a Madame Baboy Bakuna Kuta.
Oh, ferry.
You drew hospital one. There's a coming major more about me, real crafty. And I'm going to question my means them. And I'm imagining baby, Jim Honchia.
There's just a wife of your program.
Oh, if you are service, I was saying I'm from a class, church members are now about no more service. Minimum yet. Oh, my dear, no, minimum yet. Oh, yeah. Who you mean? Aha, the members of mechanism. I didn't know swan firm through more frasia. Unina near ned, Timmy. Near ned, the Amrantian is a Dutch Bay leaders, papa. Or Bonia for me, BDSC as a leader. Yanko Bible, no. Yes, to account was it. Or Bonia for me, any move forward that. But I did about crying. Ni titru ya penny any move, papa. I did about cram Bruno. Ye impai go through me. Ye impai go through me. Because Yamina ya bay and a juma. Honest, ye didn't say ding common ye gin homework.
Yeah.
Eji o shefra pamda de mu benina. Obiano or bay ye obia, or any muni biano. The biano tano Yankopon, a dingomo. Eti mabruno, yen sees yon semester. And yet denomination for one a bompire. Yen so yen develop that prayer lifestyle. Now your mumpire.
Now quickly. So a prayer lifestyle said what church you need to establish that constant communication with God. Yeah. Now, Yafan said me your bebuno sisia wakamate. It hasn't enyemi subain as we have established, but the working I want to start it. And say ade a one fan share ase said the yen na agye atom no ne ye den.
Yeah.
Is there an advice or plan be an asset? Is there a way to inculcate that behavior into my adult life? See, me bebuino. Me to me, aye. Said the bear now it will become easier for me moving forward. And I say it is a lost cause because a man fan chassis or me Christo some ashasi inteno. I have lost it. Meaning said my question here clear.
Almost say there is always hope for everyone.
Okay.
But it all starts with planning and action. You need to plan and take a step. And you misu, but you put me as and that's all. And yes, as a Kayan soon yame. And that's all on is saying, hey, be an pass or a crowd, get them pass, so sorry, I now was saying. Or Sorano Pa, besides that, me one show trade jump points. But the Korean is soon say, we always wait for storms to come in our lives.
Yeah.
And I mean, no. We always wait for bad things to happen in our life. Then we realize that we need to talk to God. That is the mistakes our young ones need making. And I know some of best with society is there. Just at the bonisi as I'm in kasa.
And that is wrong.
I am wrong. Me no bed. It's sorry I'm not pana me one kwan. Na me one ho de no. Did I pray before going out? Me obabu ma warentem. Do I even hold my wife's hand and pray every morning before I go to work?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Do I sit down with my children and pray? So 1 year, busa won sa do na start here. Yeah, man go cry, you don't know much agency, so I don't want my mom pay. Oh, my late, jama minko.
I see.
Ede won as a utu anamo wo hyase wo plan no ahyase ebinum free be say tell be what devotional Bible references be because em be Shadrach crash be reading the Bible the whole year. So ede ebia anopa what can you be kakra be on me kind na ba bibi kakra bi was sutra se wa bompai what is taxi den there but ye nka kakra say da already be no what take am kra sutra na bompai. Baby, what do be our back? I say, oh, when I'm a mom pie, just bow down and pray. As time goes on, it will become part of you.
So the key point here is to take action.
To take action or a step.
It's in a program near action time. So we would encourage all the youth, say it is not too late. There is hope for you.
Yeah.
No matter how far you've gone, when who say there is something that needs to be done now is the time to take action. You can put it into your routine. Say the daily devotion, anopa, or sorry, anopa. You pray, and then with time, it becomes part of you.
It becomes. You need to do it constantly. Consistently. It's how we need to consistently.
Yeah, I think psychologists say, something consistently for about 21 days. It becomes part of you. Part of you. So I think that is a point that deserves to be mentioned.
Because so being a pie before no be leader of the church for mass on crown to Mompai. Oh yeah, on your programs on prayers. When is that prayer the but many and Bible mood where Benjamin can Bible reference be I say Bible reference in baby pray. But so Bible about some
yeah.
Dana asoma for no wo how bia mu no. O de study where Abra Peter akotu fiase na chance tete no they were singing and praying. Eye ni su into a deaf fiase mpo no. Na wo bompai. As a leader, an apostle, Paul mo bompai several times. One idea, but me no enye mi su me be leader. Me organize program crowd. Me nka say you be share crowd near Mompai. If you are on crowd, me na she be crying.
And so can we say? I know that this is. I don't know what there may be. So can we say? Asoria Ibia omombom no. It is a reflection on the leadership, like
100% true. Yeah, it's leadership. Say down now organizing programs.
Okay.
So that make us say your problem be when the Church of Christ is not about the members. So who leader no can, so who leader na watch that kind. So the one can I it all. Who can and I hear but now one guy say you maybe share mumpire better nearby.
I see.
And yet and your member be brave you so the map and pie watch a member. But so far as I say be leading your member, I say my member the be you su.
Okay.
Yeah, you be soon your programs. You don't be did that be see her. Yeah, quenching empire would demand sorry no. Because Paul na quench you be bring was much and more bumpire monkai mu or threat in or threat church no. Let us know how to my church one my individuals. It was threat church no. Okay, Abra, Yesu Christo Crano, a sorry, yeah. Abra Peter Cobama, no, then you could be a share bumpire.
Yeah.
But the PhD Peter Mona, a sorry, na could share bumpire. Oh, and this is the time my young ones near money base na near number ye as my year canon.
Okay.
Near to me be a prayer for. I did back was start building a spiritual life, good relationship with God, no? The word of God. How knowledgeable are you in his word? Bible, no? Very good, because on says so shady or trust anymore. My man when I'm in my Bible, you know, so back. Near building a relationship with God. Hey, and your man, you know. And you want the knowledge of God and the zeal you have. And a good relationship with God.
Okay.
And Paul kind, my minu or was it Romans chapter 10? Sometimes we have the zeal to be a leader, but that's any knowledge in we do the leadership wrongly.
Yeah.
Because you need a dear who know how, Sana Bruni Becker.
Yeah.
And I know how no son get you so close to God. Because empire is the knowledge you have.
No crap.
It is the knowledge. The Bible is a lack of knowledge, my people perish. Perish in what? They perish in things they do not have the know-how about it.
So they know yeah.
And you also be leader. Who be lead So how do you lead effectively? It's not the zeal. It should be the combination of the two.
Yeah.
And most leaders in Church of Christ have the zeal and the desire to lead, but they lack the knowledge to lead.
I see.
So they don't lead effectively. Leading the church is not always, it's not only desire and zeal. It should be a combination of the two.
So there was the zeal and then the knowledge.
The knowledge, that is a powerful thing. Young Romans chapter 10. Paul can be church. Now it goes also to leaders and your members in Guam. Now you had your 10 verse 1 going.
Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they may be saved. For I bear them witness that they have a zeal for God, but not according to knowledge.
Verse 2, verse 3.
For they being ignorant of God's righteousness and seeking to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted to the righteousness of God. For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone who believes. For Moses.
So will be ni onyankopon hu nimde a wono aye niema etene e wonani so no do onyankopon twene de eto nchen enkyerase na machiro no and the leader onni Bible hu nimde no kugiri se nhyehyebe no ye Church of Christ obabu na wo nyini a wa manyame asem no antna ni mu no saying that obey the church. It's in church be a Church of Christ man. Want to me and man sons day. Mama one example be. Preacher do America or Bagana. na this year ko say ko ebi mu na nya issues na me catch ebi mu say only no issues side asem o kan tinya no kre mo young ones na mu di na chi no mo sua Bible say asem o kan ne bone pa ni say mama example bi o church the our church and say Church of Christ ebenya Bible school oh SS church bi ase na sa church no monitor Bible school no the doctrines our church we ni bone pa ni say if you say so my Bible school ni de ne ho a say what de ne ho na won church bi ase a o design curriculum no the way ono a epe.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a bedroom bi no and I'm say en church bi ase na church ni monitor church ko am church of Bible school no e bedroom na ma mo freedom nti o ma de o mo hunti no awon ade bi o mema so bi o mtumi run church ni o Bible school ni.
I see.
It is like a better Bible school be as a church be as a not church leadership ni monitor. Na omanse sa en church preachers no mu train no. Papa, ka ka sa dio ya ne bone odwunu ho kwa nkira ne bone pa ni say.
Oh, David, I don't think there is anything
bad. Odwunu ho kwa nkira o.
Yeah.
Oh. And the two can say be say, and this is your burden church with a lot of things. And then Ghana have back no. Church here mun in Fisa was in Meti preparatory school. Uchia suffer 4 million. Suffer na ira your mobo. And so nyeske trap blocks at the Coty school. And we say, and ya was so do adwuma. Nyakopo amfa school ti ama. Wa amfa hospital ti ama. It is always sika. Dwene osempa kan mu fa bi nyanya bidwuma. Na mu fa bi mu a churches a ewo nkrase a mobo. Mo ntumi omo suffer kai. Papa, we in church boni a church dey say. Oh, but the young ones no, and then so be a size armor of natural into no. All suya dear, I want to make us you. What is our home of women in church bonnie bagan? And then maybe make catch us there. And my young ones now, yeah, but no, yeah, who says Sebio, Penuria Cantinuano wants to share dear, and only a do honor because I acknowledge and they build a relationship with God.
That's right.
We need dear one. Any akoma power one. Because I didn't know ye now ni hunim dia we ni biara. The young ones now ye ban yem pa disua. If we say ayo nyame asem na ma ye ben onyankopon. But then the young ones now ban insua de. It is spiritually we are weak.
I don't know. Is it yem pa disua? But minim say young ones be brave to say many other people no. Academically, me can't say like we've achieved a lot. Like you won't conform. It's okay. I'm
talking about the knowledge of God, not the secular knowledge.
But on say me no me dream say obianka ye fan say or ye medical doctor and I say be our school be a lot because meaning young ones or me medical doctors I'm not talking about outside. We have a lot of engineers. We have a lot of bright students.
Professors.
Young. Professors, teachers, and all that. And you know, what prevents us from transferring the same fervency now they attach it to secular knowledge, seeking secular knowledge, what prevents us when we come to Bible studies? I want you to break it down. What is the problem?
And the problem being and obi jina we ka Church of Christ sebi o mobile and mobile. Me ba America gram in Ghana for professors of Church of Christ will be brave.
Oh,
na ye program bi. And I make Church of say Ghana for sebi o. E to de bi a ye moaye ho. Oh ye moaye ho. Minim Ghana me kan dwumadi so nipa no hwɛ me onim no. Minim Ghana ni oye professor wa ha we into technology. Minim professors lecturer there at universities ahodo America. My question is are you just blending the knowledge of God and the secular knowledge to lead?
Yeah.
Say secular knowledge ebe supersede the knowledge of God now. And then all the astronomical affairs. Always the Bible should supersede the secular knowledge. But the whole your doctors near professor and what problem? But so leading the church with the secular knowledge alone. When you're so humble to learn the Bible and blend the two to lead the church. It's one man you sorry I want because I'm a professor.
Yeah.
I'm messing young workshop near go training being used in my woman. Woman in leadership on so or better what then is psychology now. We're in education, you know, or better apply the same thing. Our church will also end work it. Because I say lack of knowledge. There's a difference between leading the church spiritually and leading the church with secular knowledge. And the scholars no problem is what one know. So about Brennan once and yet not fancy mama nanya minim diano. What can you know about my Church of Christ? No, some of Brazil. And do a medical doctor, oh man, you sorry, or a professor that be our busy and then me have me present me research work a genuine crowd, but or propose so I saw them. What the man is what? No, we are seeing answer and they believe the church. Anyhow, and that's any memo you want member papa Ghana Hanya Bruce, but see a best Bible and they are we are seeing in the audio lead church in the end to me. Come on, yet.
I think we need to emphasize this. Maybe in subsequent months, and we would organize something because we need a lot of scholars. Makeup scholars are and Bible scholars in the church.
Yes, with the secular knowledge you hear.
Yeah, you hear both of them.
Yeah.
There is like a disconnect. I see it.
You cannot lead the church with illiteracy. Yeah. At this 21st century, and then the next years to come, I introduce you artificial intelligence. Who names that now? Be letters. Me preach on the church in July. Me call youth lectureship.
Okay.
What the letter in Bremen? No, I ain't finna me beg you know.
David.
With me PDF, software be a letter no. And when I'm control no say, oh mommy, acceptance of the invitation letter. Oh, one I drafted within some few minutes.
That's right.
No, I drafted our PDF. PDF is also introducing AI. We already we know for pick information. They are designing. Your friend is a acceptance of invitation letter. Mommy, at me brother. Ghana preachers in here said in the way. But when they catch the warm and Church of Christ now we are into AI, artificial intelligence. No, what for Bible in count? Now I read the good side about why preachers or for Ghana uncle training warm. Now Emma or breast on take no moving from one church. No, but one boy. At this 21st century, baby, you hear learners no.
Exactly.
So come over once near the Bible na sa come nim die no. How come to me lead church no? How did no to call Church of Christ mo problems are here na no say. Omo mu nim de no. Em person mo be sua Bible na account. Em no so dey amoa. So the we are seeing dem go be lead the church na dey bra. Ni ba bia sa enya adwuma.
Enya adwuma, David.
Enya adwuma. Because as so church leadership and as so secular knowledge. We lead the church by the knowledge of God.
Yeah.
But we need the secular knowledge because we need to be adwuma as far as it's na be adwuma. Now what can you know abom to me lead you?
Yeah.
And you at this 21st century, Abra ya make school. Because one of the days we gonna software for chop. No, I try to go to me now white anyway. Oh, it and now for software now with new technology man. There be my church necessary signage. There be as note social media so yeah can you
yeah.
Preacher who crack of friends one cry na ne phone cry no oditwa ani nyafe. The church will preach more ya dear pa but one say one church no cry nka unhu adwuma omo ye ba bia no so all these things are there say you be nya John one say esi omo wi ase nim de IT doctorate professor na ye the Bible na ka omo na koma ka ni mienu abom no lead church no. And money the secret. My main kind of so the secret into a Pentecost a move on. That is the secret.
Oh, okay.
Because the young ones now share the doctrines of Pentecostal churches now, Pentecost church. And no more blended in the Bible and no they sell it in the society.
I see.
I don't know what they call. But Papa Church of Christ Mungu tetefoɔ no ɛnyɛ learned mesrɛ me kɔnyɛ mu nyinaa ebi mu nyɛ so learned ne no oyɛ yɛ we dey tia Bible oyɛ ne sɛ ayɛ bɔne and so need biblical proof bia because ɔno saa na papa no keka kyerɛ no enti ɔno nso nyɛ research bia oyɛ yɛ okɔ bonsam gye wayɛ bɔne kɛse yɛ de ayɛ bɔne saa ne mabu ne gyaa na egyaa church no because you are not meeting their needs yɛ hwɛ hɔ no and yes, I won't preach you. But the presentation I will,
yeah,
it should be that's what it be big in order to meet the young ones, no, their needs. And not necessarily lucky to phone sebi, Mr. Mekamo lucky. Yeah, but we need the secular knowledge to blend it in order to lead effectively. And if we are preparing ourselves spiritually, we need to have the Bible knowledge. And then the Bible no any onyame asem aye aduane.
That's right.
Na obi a me be leader me a me pɛ Bible yusua. Enti onyame aduane be na tim mu a da ati me betumi anya bi a kyerɛ. Ana me usua enti na me fa Bible bebre ma me usua wo Tito nwoma no ne Timothy nwoma ne say an elder should be learned. Aye obi onim Bible or knowledge of God.
Who can
it is spiritual no and na ye. Honhom aduane ni na onyame asem according to the Bible. It is may prepare spiritually. I should be prayerful, and I should be having more knowledge in the Bible.
So the youth must spend a lot of time in the Word.
And not grab the opportunity to hold. My main for you, my dear, is Word Bible School here online courses, and yet advanced courses are free. Bible schools be brave, Church of Christ Bible schools be brave, online courses free at your own pace. You can do that course at your own pace, and you're necessarily for bias and pakani, but to have the knowledge. Said that you be any money, what do we are seeing in the end? You will lead in a sound doctrine. Yeah, how we know now. Uncle Fred, we are saying I didn't know dictating my church, you know. My mama, one example would be back when I say, we are here as a business-minded person, we always trade to make profit. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Business will be all business. In business, into all your accounting, we are here. Always you want to save money, you want to make profit. But church leadership on this, church leadership is all about is going. It comes, it goes.
Into system of leadership in the world.
I'm not churching him doing because who preaches Otumba Brebia, Otumba Brebia now we save 100 million. Uko go coast. Church of Christ no go to go coast shares. Oh, that's my Church of Christ no basic about go coast no. Because I'm would lead in no yet. We are seeing a I'm not paying for my church, no. But the register registered church and say a non-profit government organization, NGO. Church of Christ, you need to every preacher, preachers are mobile, you're dressing here, and so as young school. Young school mindset now for profit. You go pay so.
Oh.
And I did young school. What's evangelism or me?
Some of my account.
Oh, guy. Go we are here, school here. Me, baby, I'm free banana in the school. We have a preparatory school. Men can say your money and I say, no more preparatory school. But the back just for evangelism be a boy. So I will tell you, my dem school I know that can be a boy. And just 5 out of 10%, 5% of the whole issue. Most now profit making. To run a private school, you make money. That is the secret.
A big revelation partner
for profit making. It's a son of a benyesika boom. I'm say a benyan fasona that ya boason hobra. Yamin for we metomi so. Why you be a junior yamin? Oh, there be no the asonisika pet. Bibi I am found quite a nam fasombre boom. Yamidumano.
And I deal with the reason why it's very interesting is that you can never know some of these things if you don't know the word of God, because it makes sense to actually.
It makes sense. Yeah, first can't be question baby not that for swamra.
Exactly.
But it's good. Yeah, it goes against the Bible. So you're true for. See what it say. Yeah, from now on. My registered the say a non-profit making organization. You. I guess I'm not sure. Some say NGO. Yeah. Will be a young fast one. And yes, I do a blah. What the meaning Bible? And yes, I'm okay.
The patch is
I sorry, the young fast one. And yes,
yes,
and also I got to school. At the end of the year, will income exceed your expenses? What is it? It's not a profit. I did what you're buying through. What you're buying through also one pay but at the end, will profit. You will income exceed your expenses. There comes me and as the software catch you, as near 2,000 school them. Because leaders agree we are saying and in fast war as senate your cancer pan.
I see.
It's a young one's neighbor on build or more Yaminim Diamun on the transfer of Mumuli or Mugging home because of Yamu myself not shawarma.
Yeah.
Among you know. You need equipment. Church of Christ need better equipment to evangelism. And so need 2 blocks for school. Nyankani misia gu asore dem ho nyankani misia mo browa fu gu asore dem ho esi ekwati school na da acha pemfa so young ones never no yesu Bible na nyoma bi wa me embed in church na a lot ye ma church no hontom this come rough no do musika titi school abrochira do ba abrochira bi so Church of Christ titi school abrochira e ko munya bi de ba Africa e be ye nyamdwuma. Yeah, preachers are American churches each year. So I'm discussing the school out to 2,000. Community support to mission works in Africa. And before the be any ati, yeah, the pempas boom. Petikayas nyami shrine to one bass or more. So when yami hunim dia, Crasia churches make conform. Young folk preacher going in Trianica, missionary work was him, missionary work war, Abia, Branhafo. Nay, I saw no correction by a Dawson. It is kind of ban near the evangelism. Say radio and I told radio be 2, 3. Near Ginas near preaching. Sikane Baswa Mamonto correction. Near the preaching near Chias of Foka. You mundi dinamum preaching. And away, ya how is it? To Sikane banana when some be really destiny. Yanko Gold Coast. Yanko Treasure Bill.
Gold Coast TD. I say, yes, seven so about.
Let me take a crack with Bromsika Cocker. Say, I know a good. Tell a crack with Brisica Cocker. And about to be so bow or bono, yes, in a from we say, oh, ye be good, I bind the good. Church of Christ will be Bruno Musicada. Church of Christ Musicada, sir, a honor ye day. Oh, Mref is a first day. Bono, I don't know, enough. Amount for DKM. The DKM was a day. Okay. Yeah. Mediate some point,
Echo,
Church of Christ will be Musica, maybe. I'm going to pen fast. Oh, yes. So, when your leaders ain't winning home, so I don't be a musica. Internet guys are Usha, Bible.
Yeah.
Now, but yes, I'll be judging who young ones be judging who in Nigeria yet they with the Sika go 3 years now yet the young fast Church of Christ. Yenny hear me, but the human and your media shares are no. So, as we leader, Usha, 1 year, no do out here.
Young Koso.
To the second one, I have no. And so a emotional preparation.
Emotional, okay. It's
emotional.
Spiritual.
Bible yeah, Bible ni na yem Bible for.
Okay.
Yem fan. Yem call the emotional aspect.
All right.
Emotional also deals with affection with one another. The affections you have. Ya wo mrante bebre ni maba wa ya wo mema bebre wa omu ni tema na won every emotion
tema
asem tu obi a o ya donke.
Oh,
so what is let's all start this so your mema bebre
na no efa leadership hu ben
hey I know the leadership case here na Bible ne kan. Yeah. Oh, say Paul kind. I know your affection in heaven. Once the Paul develop greatest love for the church.
Yeah.
Every another more example say obi a woni doma sorry no. Obi a woni saa atenka that affection woni atema ma ade no. Ade no begu a omfa ho. Ade no begu omfa ho. But mo beba nyumi sorry omfa ho. Mo ma omfa ho. Yeah ade on be hwekra say yetumi aya na yentumi nye. Ye nua bi aho akire no, aho aka ye nkosra no. Omfa ho.
Oh, okay.
Oni sa atima no ye oni mama bi eyesu obi a oni sa ade no enam ne background ba bi o free by enti no oni tema enti ade e how a say enkwasra ubeda bi enti enkwasra ubeda ya ye ntu nipa mienu miensa bi nkone ne empe ba bi ntina.
I see.
Aha enti yesu ya ye nyini ba ye ma obi how nye ye how ye ma eniema ye ma asore ne beda yakoma pono so. Bibi ko de ebi obi ko enko yie wa asore no mu a yemfa nyansa kwan ne ahobrase kwan hwe se ye begidi ade na siwo ba ye omranje bebre wa asade amekan asore da ho afu ho tantan ye nya mabunu nya asore da ho adwuma omfa hwe ho because he has no concern or love or affection for the church. Oni bi jadi ebegu enu eji Sang of Ninisana, obey leader, what he concerned most is the money.
Yeah.
It's not the growth of the church. Obi oni do bia na setena din.
Yeah.
Obi oni do e ma din na setena. Ndi obey leader, onfa so be di asori sika. Odi be no hu ye. Na nyanka ni nwisi ego, enso wo mfie wo. Eye suban, me dey so develop say ubenya do obema asoro na obedo asoro na chen wangasa wo adame na wo share say it came to a point and here got 1 acre plot me am amutie mi na nim
okay
be me pay slip ekoji loan say omufa ngoto yetimia na asoro ne dia mama me di ba say kam me here loan dey simi dan bi na me here loan bi dey me project bi I did that thing twice or thrice right me yen bia mienza meje omutua wi anu massage me be church ne koso me be church ni nya ni monyam
yeah
enti be fe bia ese me ye bia no me de me hu si wo ye e dey na Yesu be wu ye for God so loved, it is an affection, it is a love, greatest love. For God so loved the world, John 3:16. It is only pan ni sa wo do no. He does not sacrifice for the success of that thing. A young one who has not developed that greatest affection for the church has no desire to help for the thing to succeed.
I see.
Don't know what's on in the question.
A big way.
A big way, me that's it. And they can't the emotion and I am mad, enkayen. So one day, mini brony be in common by America. And I said, Richard, again, I'm a pet. And I'm going to pen and say, you better to Bible, watch it. Ubi boys to be a better in the Bible. See, as I'm a guy, Ubi boys to be. I said, Richard, I can say a sponsor monthly, and I'm saying, no, me a teacher, ni a Sophia to America. It may say a jack, it didn't be to us. Ubi boys to be able to treat Bible, man. Was winning Ghana, only treat Bible on the boarding. And I said, Richard, I'm pen, I'm saying, I'm a pet. The man, and then in normal Sophia for that way. And the church view America, they be discuss na Sophia for your top Bibles be brego. Na ye misiko, ke ba mi ho. Ba mi say me di teacher. That is affection.
Me nya sure say nka ye mu bi anka ye betumi aye bibisa.
Ba mi ba nka me dey say my leader dey me say me use. Ma me kan be bre kra nim. Broni kukuru car be chere me Honda Odyssey family car. Me dim no ye no. I'm discuss by as one discuss also ye. When we register, I'm medium little. Yeah, they can't go DMV, dear our Ghana. Mr. Debbie, Mempeka away. Yemfa Asuafia Church of Christ in Toso. Me catch them here, say, can you media? Yadi mo Nyankopon adwuma. Preacher bi obebe bia mbek dem fa nye adwuma.
Oh.
Maybe adwuma. We say preachers do say ne betumi.
Wow.
Think about this. My son friend for Busam Richard. Yemfa udi ana me say mfa so ni din Asuafia Church of Christ in Toso. These are the kind, because I remember one thing. Yeah, me catch them. My is almost 90 years now. Or can I say I have that passion. I don't know. I mean, crash your debut. Minya Juma be. I mean, for any amount for inch. Minya Juma or the quiet. What I'm excited. Asante be quiet. And I'm not Church of Christ Swati school. Me, I can't say no. Not Church of Christ Swati school. And I'm saying yeah, but now, baby, me accountant ama fishing corporation be a ton fish. Next kind of super. And I Church of Christ so far, me say me make radio preparatory school. Na me catch me say opportunity me no amenya. Inte mu de na me Roman Catholic. I say Richard. Emunya me dwuma abomfia. Say ya ma hwe kura mpo a. Koye ma asori mu sense obey am oni father sini. My mother is a Roman Catholic. I put you at the man, no. Because you don't think about money, but think about doing it for God. If you are and develop that kind of love. And in my life, everything the church first.
Church first. Wow.
Church first. Remember, I mean, yeah, Church of Christ, but that is the advice of the man. Say a day bonya medina ya sorry ade bia no. Say wunya hwe kura kuhu na yema wo. How many young ones today in the best idea? Okay, that is the development that here our church. As one no. Minia ya mane na ya come up on so can mean to me can be brave. Then we should develop that emotion. The last one is the psychological part.
Okay. And on
which is the last one,
yeah.
The baby preparation in answer. We should make our mind the mental readiness. And I'm defining.
Okay.
Your psychology, is the mental readiness. How ready are you, say, male leader at my Church of Christ?
Mental readiness.
The mental readiness. So, what's see what you know? Person, my yet crowd was saying, "Be a Dutch my Church of Christ in any money." And the Bible, because do you have that desire? It start from the young age.
Yeah.
And then next week you better ask no. So best starting from the young age as well. It start from the home.
Okay.
If somebody will have that mental readiness, my yet crowd or my dream said ye tia biara. My brother me body na no said me that me any new as of numa. It begins from the home. So you train your brains in all your ways because I want idea in Asha say free ya journey yakumamu. The Church of Christ is all prepared to be leader. What cycle on Sana Bruni Becca? What cycle say my brother me boni nana? I want to be a leader. I want to be a leader. May worry, I want to be a leader. That is the mental readiness. Why you no crowd or why you know? We know but why do you why you ready? So you need any money. Enti me ko worry obey my dad met me botaya to me abam. Me ko bobre bia dach enya nsunsan so me so. Me ka asem bia enti dach enti da bia edawadun. I want to work and become a leader of the church. Se ka ye mabunu no start say suban we ni na anka dach. Ibenya ne ani move for papa wasafo. Enti eze ya dwene no ye di hye trim. Da bia me yesempakani Meye sempakani. Ede da bia no siesie se ubetumi atu sa na mo no.
Nyankopon inshallah sempakani Richard menim say wo na bibia do be ka ho bie mu a but
yeah me dey ka ho ni na ne say the growth of the church depends on leadership.
Okay.
But if we prepare well psychologically, spiritually, physically, emotionally, God will help us to fit for the position one day, and we will serve with the help of God. So we should start preparing ourselves in these 4 areas.
Thank you very much, Preacher Donko of Henderson Church of Christ. We are very, very much grateful to you every Sunday for having and making time for us and joining us and giving us such expositions. Yada yahwefo nyina ase se ene nso no omo ka ye ho na omo ne ye ache ene dwumadie no, how to prepare the youth for leadership in the church, episode number 6. Ene yahwe physical preparation yet also the spiritual preparation, so actually emotional, and then lastly, you share psychological preparation. Nyankopon ya adom next week. Yebeba na fe yaba share the role of the home as far as leadership is concerned and as a preparation is concerned. Or kwan ben so and as a kwan ben na home no role ben or play in helping our young ones to take up or to have the mentality of becoming a leader in future. Nyankopon ya adom next week. Yebesan so Asia Sundays and you 6:30. Say our question and our comment be a ubetimi share our comment section. Honyame ya adom next week say yeba be yi science mbisa na ya kan comments ni nyina. Yakra mo me amedi dwumadie no mo chia me yefrɛ me Obed. Nyankopon ya adom next week. Yebesan so aba mo nkyɛn biom. Bye bye.